Hello everybody, I'm Londa, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome back! Today we are going to do a WIP and Chat, so grab out whatever it is your work in progress, aka WIP, and let's have a ramble, shall we? I have, as per usual, no clue how long I will be rambling on about. But yeah, not much has happened, so it might not be a long one. But you never know if I get on a ramble, then yeah, you never know how long things will take. But yeah, you probably already know how long this video takes, because you can just watch at what the time of the video is. So yeah, let's just get into it and yeah, let's start. First off, I'm sorry if the lighting is a bit dark. I'm filming during the day, but it's like this light intensity that is, yeah, debatable on whether or not to put on an extra light, but then I have a lot of glare, but at the same time it's kind of dark, so yeah, I just brightened up my screen a little bit and I hope that that's enough. But yeah, if you're like me, you probably are not even looking at a canvas, so yeah, we'll probably be alright. Let me know if do you actually like watch WIP and Chats, or are you like me and just working on your own project, whatever that might be at the moment, and yeah, just basically listen to it instead of watch it. So yeah, let me know, I'm curious. But yeah, how was your week? I hope you had a good week. My week, nah, not much happened, so it was kind of boring. So yeah, that's why I said, like, I don't have a feeling the video will be super long today, but yeah, as per usual, you never know with me, because I have the gift of rambling about nothing for an hour long, so well, it also depends. Do you call it a gift or a curse? So I think a lot of people in my real life area, they think it's a curse, but oh well. I honestly do not give too much of a flying flip-flop about other people at the moment. I'm kind of done with that, because yeah, whatever you do to please somebody else, it's never good. So one person might agree with how you do things, others not. So I'm basically going to do whatever the F I want. But yeah, I still hope your week was good. So yeah, at the moment I'm also a bit at the point where I'm like, ugh. Tomorrow for me, so it's Tuesday morning. So tomorrow for me, my husband will start his 1.5 week exercise at work. And yeah, I'm not too terribly happy with that, because he has like 2 weeks, well, 1.5 week, that he is working every single day. And yeah, I'm not too happy with it, because that means I have the kids every single day. They are my kids, I love them, but they can be a handful. Especially with them having like a moment where, like, yeah, I don't know what our daughter is doing at the moment, but yeah, a lot of the time she is choosing violence and does not want to work along and is fussing at every corner, and yeah, I'm so done with it. So yeah. But oh well, we'll get through it one way or another. Hopefully without me going stir crazy. But we'll see. Well, crazy I am already, so we'll see. But yeah, we'll get through it. We'll have some challenges, but I think it will be okay. We'll have to take both kids to swimming lesson tomorrow because our daughter has her swimming lesson. So our son just needs to tag along this day because, yeah. But yeah. Well, this silence keeps filling the videos like this. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so tired at the moment. I have no clue. I slept really well. Maybe not long enough because, yeah, the alarm went off in the morning. And yeah, I don't like my alarm in the morning because I rather wake up myself. But the kiddos need to be in school in time, so I don't have the luxury to stay asleep whenever I want to. So, oh well. But yeah, back to what I was saying, swimming lessons. Tomorrow is the first time that our daughter needs to try swimming in her clothing. Well, she ended up wanting to wear a pajama. I'm like, fine by me. It has long sleeves, it has long pants. That's what's required. If that's what you want, I don't give too terribly much. So yeah, let's just do what she wants this time. Because it doesn't matter that terribly much. So yeah. But yeah, she now needs to swim in her clothing. I'm not sure for how long, but at least she needs to try. Since we have a date when she can go up for her A diploma. So yay! She has her diploma swimming on the 20th of December. So it still is a little bit, but yeah, the swimming shoe. It's corrected. But yeah, the swimming school she goes to, they are a bit small scale, but because they also work with a lot of kids with like difficulties, let's call it like that, because kids that go there can be like having mental quote unquote issues. They can be really scared, they can be like neurodivergent, they can be blind, they can be deaf. Like basically every type of non-regular kid you can find there. So they also do like the exams there. Instead of like many times you see that it's like a small swimming school, so they will do it at like different places. So they just have like 3 times a year when the kids are able to get their diplomas. So I'm actually pretty sure that we will be going there like the next 3 times. Going with the fact that we anticipate at least that she can show at like the exams or how well she swims. But yeah. So hopefully just before Christmas she will have her swimming diploma, at least A. And we're already telling her like, hey, with how you are swimming, you're probably having the rest like pretty quickly because A is the one that takes the longest. But yeah, because she is just going, well, the swimming school has just one every 4 months. I'm pretty sure that she, well, basically needs to wait a bit before she has her next diploma, because I don't think they will combine them. Like when she has A, like, hey, you can swim for C, so I at least expect her to need to be swimming for B first, then C. But at the same time, I'm like, that's at least some extra time for her to be swimming, so it's not all that bad. Has its pros, it has its cons, as everything has. But yeah, so that will mean that all in all, she then had swimming lessons for a little over a year, because she's now swimming for about a year, I think a little bit longer. I think she started last year in September. She did group lessons for, I think, about 3 months, if that. Yeah, I think she did it till like January, but the swimming school she was at, they close during the school vacations. The one she is in now doesn't, or at least not often. So yeah, she swam like, I think like all in all, like maybe like 2.5, 3 months. I think she had like 15 till 20 weeks maximum. I think about that, something like it. Doesn't matter really that too terribly much, but at least she didn't swim from like January until April. In April, she was able to start where she's swimming now. So yeah, that's like 3/4 of a month. Of a year, sorry, not a month. Brain is not braining, but what's new? I did grab a way too small tray, but oh well. But yeah, so I'm proud of her because she is trying really hard. At least she's doing her best. So that's the most we can ask for. But yeah, so it will be like when she's done swimming, like quickly rinsing off and quickly going home. So that then they can both have a shower and then they can go to bed and I can do something for myself. So probably diamond painting, because my husband will be at home like around 10:30, I guess. So yeah, it's not really like a date night evening this round. We're probably going to do like a date night like in the weekend somewhere. So we at least have like some bit of a date night. Who knows, maybe tonight we decide to do date night then. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. Yeah, this weekend I didn't diamond paint in the evening as well. Since, yeah, Saturday, husband had his D&D and I was in a mood to watch a movie, so I did. I just plunked on the couch, had a movie night, and I quite enjoyed myself and also obviously the movie. I watched the movie Nonas. It's on Netflix, at least here in the Netherlands. Not sure if like everywhere else we have the same as you have, but yeah, it's a fun movie. But yeah, I quite enjoyed having a day off of diamond painting, even though I really wanted to, but I was like, should I not? Should I not? I was like, you know what, I'm just going to not diamond paint. Also, the kit I'm working on, the Together We Thrive, I kitted up with you a few weeks ago. It goes really quick. So yeah, I'm not in like a hurry to get it finished. Because it's going that fast, so. Because as it looks now, I will have that one finished. Well, probably on Sunday, since I didn't do anything last week. Might even be Monday, but it also depends on like how much days off I will be taking. And also like how much I get done tomorrow. Yeah, it goes really quickly, so I'm not too worried about that. And like taking one day more or less, that's not a worry. I will most likely, after I finish that one, first finish my cross-stitch conversion. At least that's the plan, because I need like, give or take 2 pages, I think it is. because it's like one full page and then like a little edge to the side and a little edge below. So I'm pretty sure it adds up to like give or take 2 pages, probably a bit less. And then I am done with it. So yeah, I really am at the point where I'm done with it. Still need to decide if it then afterwards like is like, I'm calling it complete and it's like done, or if I bit by bit will add extra drills. But I'm not too often working on round drill canvases. And if I do, a lot of the times they don't have DMCs like the kit I'm working on now. So I can use the drills I have left over. But yeah, we'll see how everything turns out. But yeah, I'm now already like debating on what kit I will be working on next, since that one will probably be the one that I can kit up with you next week. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Like I can work on my oldest, my newest. Well, my newest is like the ones that I already have done and have kitted up, because one is like the Together We Thrive kit that I'm actually working on, and the other one is the Mini Dazzles Princess Ornaments. But that's already kitted up to work on for shorts. I'm now first going to work on a set for Sinterklaas. So that will fill about 2 weeks time, 2, 3 maybe. And then I will be working on the princess ornaments. So I already have at least a bit of Christmas covered. So I can also see like how much do I still need to have to work on. And if I even want to do more Christmas themed shorts or not. But yeah, so that's like a debate. Yeah, I have a lot of options like biggest, smallest, newest, oldest. Somewhere in between, like get my random wheel and just select something at random. So let me know, what do you think? What should I do? If you have a specific canvas you want to see, let me also know, obviously. Because probably it will be that one then. And let's think. Yeah, I think like that's about the options. So what else happened the last week? Well, not too terribly much. The weekend was one of those weekends where everything that could be going wrong went wrong. Well, not everything, but like a lot. On Saturday, we wanted to work a bit on the attic because we had the planks. They have been laying a little bit so they could get used to the rooms and the temperatures and whatever you need to do with the woods. So my husband put a saw in like one of the like broken planks. Well, not broken, but it's like really crooked. So we're like, you know what? We're going to cut that one out so we can put like a straight plank in. Yeah, that did not go according to plan. My husband put the saw in. Sawed like 2 centimeters maximum. And then it went poof with a spark. Yeah, we did not look too terribly well and didn't click that there was an electrical cable beneath that floor. So yeah, it gave a little bit of a spark, a little bit of a fuss, and yeah, good thing it wasn't dark, because otherwise we would have been in the dark. But yeah, it wasn't that it was somewhere where we couldn't see it. We just didn't pay any attention to it. So we were a bit stupid because we both already was like, how did we not see that? We can see that there are two cables going underneath the, well, a little before the plank. We can see one goes next to the plank and the other one goes directly underneath. Yeah. Oh well. So we needed to make new wires and everything and change the electrical a little bit. Did they make like an electrical point at a certain point that my husband was like, this is not really normal? But yeah, can't help it. The things where like the electrical connects also broke off. So we needed to put in a new one. So we needed to go to the store for that. Thankfully, we could just basically like put in the electrical stuff for the rest and put the planks over it. Or at least that was the plan. So we ended up like starting to do that. Put like a plank on in size. Put it in there. And then husband needed to find screws. Didn't have some in the right size. So we were like, well, I'm going to use nails because I think that's better anyway. If you guess next step is we didn't have any nails, well, you are correct. So we still needed to go to the hardware store. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, it was a little bit tiresome. But yeah, by that time it was already kind of late. So we're like, yeah, that's a thing for next week. So most likely tomorrow morning, since husband has the late shift and he needs to be at work at 2 o'clock, he at least has the morning. And since the kids do need to go to school, I'm sorry, Eva. So that's rare and third sneeze. Sorry if that made you do a little jump scare. Yeah, or if it scared you just in general. But yeah, so since the husband has the morning and we are needing to bring the kids to school early enough, we then have a bit of time, so we can say like we are going to work on the attic for a bit. That's the good thing of him having like the late shift a lot of the time instead of the early shift. Simply because the fact that then we can do a bit on the attic. Because yeah, in the weekend he can do a thing because he is then back at like 3 o'clock. So, no, he needs to work till 3 o'clock. So he will be home later as that. So yeah, by the time he is home, it's not even worth it to start doing something on the attic. But we're so close. But yeah, we keep making more work for ourselves. Like sawing through a cable. Ay, 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 ay. But yeah, we'll get there one way or another. Husband's still deciding on whether or not he wants to build the bed or buy the bed. I'm pretty at the point that I'm like, I just want to buy a bed, so at least we have a bed, so we can move along. Because, yeah, if he wants to build the bed, it will take a bit longer, and yeah. It's a 6-year project by now, so yeah, I'm so done with it. But yeah. Oh well. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow we at least get the floor part and the electrical part done. So that in the upcoming week somewhere, probably Friday, because he has like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, he has the late shift. So probably Friday we are able to start back up with the walls again. Then we can also like measure out what we want to do with like the, what's the word? Come on, bed. I was thinking like I just told you guys, so How can't I find the word for it? But yeah, then we can figure out with the bed and everything. So at least we know what to do with that. Thankfully, finally. But yeah, hopefully we get a lot of stuff done. But yeah, after he has the late shift for 3 days, he will have the early shift for 3. So then it will be Tuesday by the time he can work on it again. But I will be doing next week's WIP and Chat on Monday, so a bit earlier that week, since husband then has his early shift, which is from 7 till 3. So then I have like the time in the afternoon to do the WIP and Chat. So I can still do like groceries and everything in the morning. Can do the cleaning and everything I need to do. And then afterwards do the WIP and Chat in the afternoon. But we'll see how everything turns out. I hope the walling will go pretty quick so that we can afterwards start on the floors. But yeah, I have been saying that for a couple of months now. So yeah, we'll see how fast it actually will be going. Probably not as fast because we have a lot of sewing to do. Well, we'll see. But at least if we can get it to a point where our daughter can at least sleep in a room, I will be happy. Because yeah, like detail work, like putting like little covers, quote unquote, like over the corners and everything like that. That I can do like anywhere in between. Just like do that and then clean a little bit and then nobody knows. But yeah, we'll see how everything goes. Excuse me. Oh, my shoulders are stiff. Ugh. Feels like it needs to crackle a little bit, but it really doesn't want to, so that's not as nice. But yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, so that's like the plan for the attic in the upcoming week. On either Saturday or Sunday, I plan to take the kids to Gaia Zoo again. If they want to, but I do think they want to because they love it there. So they basically have like a place to run around a bit. And yeah, since we have a year pass, it's not costing us any money. Yes, it costs us like the parking ticket, but we buy like a parking ticket for like a 10 parking time card, and that's like 40 euros, so €4 each. Well, if you need to, like I'm not year pass holder, if you want to park, you have to have like a regular, like one-time use card, and that is like €8, so at least you save half the money. And yeah, because we have already been like 8 times, at least I with the kids. Husband's been like 5 times, I guess. 4 or 5, something in that area. So at least we have already made our money, especially the kids and I, but that was always like what we anticipated, because now when they have like a study day or anything, like I can take the kids so they can have like a bit of fun. And many times on study days, it's a lot quieter because, yeah, most of the other schools do need to go to school. Yeah, so that's at least the plan for the weekend. We also on Thursday need to go to the test center again, where our son had his intelligence test. Because at least from that we get our results. They are with like all their team. They are actually discussing it, if I'm not mistaken, today. So potentially I might get a phone call like, hey, we want to do this or that extra test. Is that possible to do that then and then? But yeah, at least from his intelligence test, we get the results. So I'm kind of curious what comes out of it. Probably that he's a smart little cookie, but that's not something new. Since he already is starting to kind of well read. So I'm also proud of him for that. He also likes like letters and numbers and anything like that, so that helps. I'm probably also going to give them a little diamond painting set, so I need to see what kind of a storage I will use for them. Because I do think the system I have now next to me, like these little bottles, will work for them, but I have no bottle storage like open. Well, open. Leftover, basically. But yeah, they did both like a little Halloween thingy. Our daughter did that 2 weeks ago when she had like a day that she needed to stay at home because her teacher was teaching our son's class. And yeah, our son did that last week. He was very much entertained by it. And I've bought 2 little diamond paintings a bit ago that I still need to unbox, so that I will be doing after I filmed this video. But yeah, I think I will kit that up for them so they can do a little bit of diamond painting whenever they feel like it. Because yeah, they love crafting in general, so yeah, why not? And the good thing is, like, diamond painting is kind of mess free, so that's also nice. They can also like do it themselves, so I can do like whatever I need to do at the moment. Our son is the one asking me to like shape the tray. Our daughter is at the point where she's trying to do it herself. But if I need to help her with that, well, that's no worries. That's the least I can do. But yeah, at least if they entertain themselves like that, that's fine by me. Also need to do some baking, because I thought I had some in the freezer, but apparently I didn't. So yeah, I needed to do some baking, make some banana bread stuff for the kiddos for school. I have actually gotten in a new cookbook yesterday, so I will be looking for some fun recipes for that. What else? Yeah, I think that's basically like it. Last week, didn't do too terribly much. Thursday, kids went to Gaia again. But since it's vacation, like at least in our area, or at least it is now vacation in the rest of the country. Now, like the south area is going back to school. But yeah, it was kind of busy, so at least we skipped like little parts of it, like the indoor stuff that they have seen like multiple times already. Sadly, we didn't see the the young red pandas because they were behind the scenes, because apparently the adult pandas they had suddenly passed away. So I guess it's like either a sickness that's going around or something. But yeah, the little ones were behind the scenes in hope to keep them healthy. So yeah, it was really sad because the red pandas are cute. They're really cute animals. But yeah. curious to see what all we will see in the weekend. Rest of the weekend actually wasn't so terribly much exciting. We needed to get some slippers for our son and some water shoes for our daughter for like the swimming lessons tomorrow, because our daughter also needs to swim with shoes on. So we needed to grab these plastic little water shoes, because yeah, if she would jump in the water with her slippers, she would be able to dive to the bottom constantly. So yeah, that's not the best of plans. Oh yeah, our son needs some slippers because he hadn't before, so he can sit at the edge of the pool with me. Well, not the edge, but like at the side at least. So we needed to do that. And on Sunday, husband was not feeling the greatest. I was feeling really bad when I woke up, but thankfully after some paracetamol, it went a lot better. My husband has gotten a cold and he had a really stuffy nose, so he had like a pressure headache and constantly running nose, or like it's completely filled up and everything. So yeah, he wasn't feeling the greatest, so we basically did a lazy day. And yeah, yesterday was also like the basics, so already asked the teachers if they could like keep an eye out for the kids, like how they are doing in school, like the upcoming weeks, like if it's notable that there is like a lot of change around the house for a couple of weeks. We also told the kids yesterday that hubby would not be home very much in the time that they would be. So we'll see. So fingers crossed everything will turn out okay. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So I am going to do this little tiny bit off screen when I am, so that I have at least the black done. So next time I can do some more colors. I do love the difference in like black and color, but the black goes so slow. But oh well, we'll deal with it. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it at this. So how long have I been rambling? Ooh, lighting was really light at a certain point. Sorry. Yeah, if you actually watch the video, I'm sorry. I said it in the beginning, like the lighting is kind of awful today. But yeah, so I hope you liked the video, even though it was just a lot of rambling. Oh, my shoulders are annoying me, but oh well, nothing new. But yeah, as I said, I hope you did like the video. If you did, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, leave a comment with anything you want to tell me, ask me. Just leave a emoji if you want to. Just let me know you watched the video. Yeah, do answer the question what kind of canvas I should work on next. So probably we'll be kitting up that one next week or maybe the week after, depending on how everything goes. Who knows, with the sniffles going around, I might be sick for a couple of days. So it might be taking until next week somewhere. You never know around here. But yeah, so let me know what your opinion is on that. And yeah, I hope to see you in a next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night. And as I said, hope to see you in the next video. Bye!